Well, Hammer Job's had his scans. What were the results?
Yeah, disappointing news. We were hoping it was just back related, but no, it shows a grade 1 hamstring strain, so he'll miss 2 to 3 weeks, and so clearly out this week. Then we've got the bye, and then it'll be touch and go for the following game.
Henry Slattery, who was a late withdrawal from the game up at the Gabba, what's the nature of his injury?
He's in a similar boat. He'll miss this week as well. He had a problem that was hip related and also a little bit hamstring, and there's a grade 1 strain in there. So he definitely won't play this week. Miss the bye, then there's a bye, and then he'll be assessed the following week.
Brent Stanton missed the game at the Gabba. Any chance to return this week against Richmond?
Yeah, we should see Stan, so that's good news. With the other guys being out, he should return. As you know, it was a bit of concussion, sore shoulder, but that's all come up well. So he's well, almost a definite for this week as long as he gets through training and everything's fine.
Michael Hurley was another one to withdraw from the game at the Gabba. What's the nature of his injury, and is he any chance to come back this week?
Well, he's an unusual one. It's the muscle, basically the muscle that links to your main toe. It's a muscle slash tendon, and he's got some soreness through there. Wasn't able to sprint on the weekend, so he was withdrawn on the day of the game. So we'll assess him again later in the week. It is one of those ones where the doctors and the fitness staff really have to make a good call on. We don't want it to inflame it and make it a long-term injury, so we'll leave that decision till probably Thursday.
Bloke that's been in rehab for a while now, Tate Pears, I believe he's progressing well.
Yeah, look, Tate's it's been a really tough 12 months for him after his pancreas and then his feet problem, and he's at the stage now where he's training pretty well, and he has minor setbacks, and then he keeps training again. We're hopeful. He should be back in full training over the next few days, and he's not far away from returning through the VFL. So, you know, it is a minor chance probably for the week after next. I'd suggest.
Anthony Long comes off the long-term injury list and available to play, and very close, I believe, in terms of his recovery. Yeah,
well, probably there's 2 guys in similar boats, and that's Darcy Danaher and Anthony Long, and they both had long-term injury problems, one with hamstring being longy, and the groin, mainly the groin and abductor area for Darcy. So we're really happy with the way they've progressed just in recent times. So they're an outside chance, both of them, for returning this week. Probably a lot more confident if it was another week on, but it's been a very conservative approach with them. They've worked really hard on strengthening their bodies and all the areas and all the muscles and tendons around their problem areas, and they've spent a lot of time on that. So the medical meeting today said that they're getting very, very close.
And just to finish, Andrew Welsh and Scott Gumbleton both still in recovery process with their injuries.
They are, yeah. Unlikely either of those guys will be back for the next week or two, but they're progressing fine in terms of their rehab. So, yeah, so look, there's good and there's bad from the week, and you know, a lot of sore guys. Obviously, our first win in Brisbane for 11 years, so there's a lot of positives that came from that. But we'll have some challenges this week, and of course, Heath Hocking is being currently reviewed by the Match Review Committee, so we'll have a bit more news on that later in the day.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks.